Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me and welcome back to my channel. I am Vibrant Soul Tarot and I'm super excited to have you here today. Today's pick a card reading, we are going to be looking at your person's current thoughts and feelings about you and about the connection. So we have these three piles to choose from. Pile number one, starting right here, we have the Influence of Angels Tarot along with this Quartz Geode. And for pile number two, we have the Neoteric Feminine Tarot with this Citrine Wand. And then pile number three, we have the Fountain Tarot along with this Labradorite Palm Stone. So please take your time if you need to in choosing a pile. You can pause the video right here. As well, when you do have your pile selected, I will post the timestamps in the description box for your convenience, and I will see you guys at your pile. Bye! Hi, pile one. Thank you so much for joining me. If you chose this Quartz Geode or the Influence of Angels Tarot deck, then these messages are for you. So today, we are asking how the person on your mind or your person is currently feeling about you. What are their current thoughts and feelings about you and about this connection? So Spirit, if you could please tune me in to my pile one's energy. If you can please tune me in on how their person is feeling about them and what they need to know at this time, please. Thank you. All right, we have Temperance, and we have the Ace of Cups. How is this person feeling about my pile one? The Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Let's get some clarifiers here. Clarifying this Temperance, please. We have the World. Clarifying this Ace of Cups. All right, we have the Hierophant. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, noted. All right, clarifying this Ace of Wands here. We have the Devil. Okay, and let's clarify the Seven of Swords, please. The Queen of Wands with the Seven of Swords. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So, yeah, we have three aces out here. This Ace of Swords could represent a wanting to communicate or a break in communication for some of you. I do see deeply that this person is kind of wanting to end a certain cycle and start a new beginning here. I feel like this beginning is with this Ace of Cups has to do with being more committed. The Hierophant could be long-term commitment. They can also represent lessons and even like marriage and things like that. And so I feel like this person's attention is directed towards that with you. With the Ace of Wands and the Devil, the reason why I was like, that means this person is very much attracted to you. This person may be a little bit obsessed with you, if I can be quite honest. The Devil always means to me like they're stuck on someone for sure, especially when it comes up. But it also means that, you know, they are kind of stuck in these toxic patterns and things like that. This person could like things like that, I guess. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't want to say like this person like likes arguments or likes to fight or anything like that. But I do want to say that they like a lot of passion in their connection. That's for sure. But with this Ace of, there's so many aces here, which is telling me that for some of you, this could be a new interest. This could be someone that kind of has sparked your interest as well as theirs with the Ace of Wands and this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Swords. Or this could be this person wanting to renew something and start fresh, with almost like cleaning the slate here and starting fresh, if that's not the case for some of you. And that can be the case because we do have the World, which is all about endings and cycles and things like that, allowing with Temperance. So having patience and like wanting to take time. I do feel like this person, we did have the Knight of Pentacles as well too, and that was the message when I was looking at that too, is like this person being willing to kind of or I don't know if it's them being willing, more or less, or if it's like just having the needing to have the need to take time and patience with this person as well. But then we have the Ace of Wands and the Devil, which means that I think this person likes to rush things a little bit too. But, okay, and let's talk about the Seven of Swords with this Queen of Wands here, though. The Seven of Swords with this Queen of Wands is like, I feel this person has deep trust issues right now, especially when it comes to you, but the fact that you're showing up here as the Queen of Wands in this reading is like, again, that they are super attracted to you, super attracted to this. It's almost as if like they can't stay away. It's like an energy of like they're thinking like this could be so bad for me, but I can't stay away. Not saying that you're bad for them. I'm more or less saying that they don't really have trust in people. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of trust or faith in the people around them, and they may think that people are always trying to get over on them. And I think for a lot of you as well too, this person doesn't like trusting their own feelings or trusting their own intuition, because that could have gotten them into trouble before, you know what I'm saying? But they do have like these feelings and this want and this desire and this want to communicate here. And then also I'm hearing with this Ace of Swords as well too, that this could be this person like searching for truth, searching for answers. Even if they don't even really need to be searching for answers, it's like they're trying to see, it's almost as if they're like, this person is too good to be true, or like, I don't like that. I feel so stuck on pile one, and I don't like that, I have these strong desires and strong feelings for pile one, because that makes me feel unsafe. You know, if that makes sense. It's like, they're like, because then I would be putting myself out there to get hurt because these feelings, you know, typical relationship stuff. But with the Devil here, I can't help to just think that they are constantly thinking of you. They're constantly maybe even replaying things, or they just feel real stuck on you, because the Devil is usually, the card is usually indication of people that are chained. They feel chained or bound to each other or their circumstances, or chained and bound to their addictions and their toxic ways and things like that, which could be actually the cycles that this person is in the midst of breaking, or trying to break here at least. But like this Temperance card said, and that Nine of Pentacles card said, like this person does need some patience and some time. And that is up to you. I'm hearing if you are willing to give this person patience and some time, because, you know, I always say, you don't need to wait around for anybody to treat you right or to do the things that you want them to do. You're worthy of those things now. You know what I'm saying? And you're more than capable of giving them to yourself. But also, that's just the advice that I give to myself, and that's the advice that I give to like my friends and stuff. So every situation is obviously different for every person. So I can't really tell you how to live your life. I'm just here to show you right now how this person's feeling. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pull some oracles here to see any more messages about how this person's feeling, or like anything that spirit or this person wants you to know. So how is this person feeling about my pile one, please? We have Door to Spirit coming in reverse. Interesting. How is this person feeling about my pile one, please? Oops, I'm getting a phone call. Every reading that I've done, I've been trying to do lately, I've been getting a phone call with it. Maybe this person wants to call you. Maybe this person's tried to reach out. Oh, and then we have Man Holding a Heart, and then we have Caring Connections. So I think it's really funny that I was like, if Spirit wants to tell you anything. And I think the reason why this Door to Spirit may be in reverse, because it's not that this door can never be open. It's not that this person, you know, has feelings for you, because we have Man Holding a Heart here and Caring Connections. Like, this is indication, you know, of the feelings of the love and the possible, you know, connection that this person wants. I have a slight feeling though that the Door to Spirit is kind of in reverse, because maybe Spirit's saying that for some reason right now it's not the time. Like right now that door's not open, but we can open that door another time. I actually kind of want to get a clarifier for that as well too. But yeah, so this is more indication that this person is feeling like you do have their heart, or they would be like putting their heart on the line, because it's like the man holding the heart. So it's like them holding their own heart, and they're like maybe even contemplating like, should I give my heart to this person? They could hurt it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, typical relationship stuff. But there does seem to be a lot of love here, a lot of feelings here, and a lot of potential here from what I'm seeing. Again, I think we just need this patience for whatever reason. And then the caring connections is really talking about, you know, it's kind of giving me that energy of like this Hierophant, like wanting to make this either official or wanting to settle down eventually, you know, someone that you can love and you can hold, and someone that this person can give their heart to is seemingly, you know, they have their eye on you. So, but let's clarify this door to Spirit, actually. Oh my gosh, look, patience. I think that's the clarifier, if I can be quite honest here. We have patience, and it's like, yeah, you know, that door will open in due time. I feel, I think that there's things going on with this person, if I can be quite honest, that maybe they need to realize, or they need to go through as well. Actually, let's pull another oracle. Can you tell me about this situation, please? Okay. So we have indecision coming out, kind of in reverse as well, but I'll put it upright. And then we have purpose. Yeah, so, okay. On the purpose card, it says, I know what I'm here to do. And then indecision, it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This is, again, that person not trusting their own intuition and not knowing. So maybe this person can, when things are going good at times, maybe this person kind of pulls back. Maybe this person has been like hesitant to be all in, because the want and the desire is very much here, pile one. It's that they're not sure, like they're like, I feel like this has a lot to do with fear. This has a lot to do with not trusting themselves, not trusting their intuition, and not trusting their own inner guidance and what it is that they want as well too. Like I said before, that usually stems from us making decisions or us wanting something and then getting hurt in the past. So we, you know, develop this fear of like that happening again, or that manifesting for us again, you know. And I think this is why this person may need some patience and maybe coming out of their shell, and or just things are just happening naturally or organically. I'm so sorry, I'm trying to get these straight, and like the more I straight them, the ones in the back get crooked, and it's like bugging the crap out of me. But you know what, I'll just leave it. But yeah, so that's what I'm feeling for, you know, this person needing patience, needing time. Also, there's like, I think there's things ending in this person's life right now that are very significant. Like I feel as though, even though there's no tower here, because I think it's not maybe as dramatic as the tower can be, but I do feel like this person may be going through some sort of like a tower moment right here with this like ending of cycles, or maybe just going through some changes, you know. Going through some things just needing to end in their life. And this could be like patterns. This could be unhealthy choices. This could be the way that they go about things, or the way that they go about like this connection as well. Like it could be so many different things, but I'm thinking for most of you, this is very important to this connection. Like these things have to end first for you to have like something beautiful, for you to have this caring connection, you know. But let's go ahead and get some, we already have one popping out. We have show me you care. Yeah, so this person seems to be hesitant. They may like always want you to make the first move, or they want you to like, what am I trying to say? It's like maybe they're trying to see how you feel first, or it's like with this show me you care, okay, Spirit kind of corrected me. It's almost as if like they need to know it's safe. They need to know how you feel. And that could even be frustrating if you've already like multiple times told this person how you feel. You know, if you've like expressed your feelings multiple times and they just have a hard time trusting it, or like they trust it for like a minute or like a day, and then they go back to their old ways, that usually means that they're kind of stuck in some sort of cycle here. And so Yeah, so it's up to you on how you feel about this. Obviously, it's up to you about how much you were willing to put in, and just remember how much you're getting out as well too, and make sure that it's I would say more, but you know, make sure it's at least even, if not more. I try to show off around you. Okay, so this person like wants to impress you. They want you to think, I think this is coming out because I think this person does try to keep a composure. Like they do try to act like they don't care. They try to act like they don't need like your coddling or your reassurance like constantly. And so they're like, so I think it's like they either that or they just literally try to show off around you, like they try to impress you all the time, or maybe they're trying to make it seem like they're someone cooler than they are or whatever. And I think I'm hearing that you would accept them regardless, or I'm actually hearing you have accepted them regardless. Like I'm hearing that you see the truth, that you see like who they are and how they are, and you don't really care for this, like they don't need to be all extra, you know. Okay, let's get some more channeled messages from this person. What does this person want my pile 1 to know, please? I want you so bad. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because that was like the same message that came out when we had the Ace of Wands with the Devil, when I was like, oh. You turn this person on, pile 1. Like, it is crazy how much they want you. I think you're the one. I love that though. Yeah, I don't think you ever doubted that this person was like attracted to you, or if they did, then that is like that trying to show off around you and stuff. Okay, so we have I'm starting to believe in that twin flame stuff. Now, when this card comes out, it's multiple different meanings. For some of you, I feel like this is confirmation that, you know, you are dealing with some sort of twin flame or divine counterpart. But I think for, on like the surface level, this card usually comes out when it's like this person is like, okay, I'm starting to realize that there's something more going on here. Like, there's something deeper here, you know. This isn't like the normal type of relationships, you know. This is something different, something that I can't get away from, or something that I can't even run from, you know. And then we have just give me one more chance, and I need some time to cool off. You know, temperance is always coming out when people need time to cool off. So there could have been some sort of argument for some of you, or something that kind of had triggered this person in a way that I think has made them think very deeply. If that's the case for some of you, that has actually kind of made them think deeply about what they want as well, and about what they want to do. It's like almost as if they're realizing that they have to end certain ways, certain habits, certain things. So yeah, and for some of you, they do want to break in communication with this Ace of Swords. And they do want some sort of like truth. I think it's like they're trying to find out truth from you. Like, is this person being honest with me? Is this person cheating on me? Are they doing this? Are they doing this? You know what I'm saying? And that's a little, it's like, I just want to tell them, like, just say it. Like, just, if that's how you feel, like, say how you feel, you know? That's kind of the energy that I get with this person. But, oh, well, I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you guys so much if you stayed till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another reading, and I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me. If you chose this citrine crystal or the Neoteric Feminine Tarot, and these messages are for you. So today we are taking a look at how the person on your mind or your person is currently feeling about you. What are their current thoughts and feelings towards you and towards the connection here? So Spirit, if you could please tune me in to my pile 2's energy, and if you can please tune me in to how their person is feeling about them, please. Thank you. And what they need to know about this situation and about this person as well. Thank you. So how they're feeling. What are their thoughts and feelings? We have the Knight of Swords. What are their thoughts? 6 of Swords. We also have the Six of Pentacles, 2 sixes right next to each other, as well as Death. All right. Yeah, this person's definitely going through a lot of transitions and changes at this time. Should we get one more and then do clarifiers? No, we're okay. Okay, so clarifying this Knight of Swords, please. Why is this Knight of Swords here? We have the Seven of Wands. All right. Six of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to see this very clear now. Let's do the Six of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. And why is this Death card here? We have the Queen of Swords and the Devil. Okay. Oh, there's another card. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe when I was like, we should do another one. Yeah, we should have. All right. Sorry. I love little surprise cards. Okay. Put that crystal over there. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Contemplation. Yeah, okay. So what I can see here that has kind of been going through this person's mind and maybe this connection as well in the recent past or maybe up to now, there was a lot of defensiveness here. There was a lot of like, I have to prove my point, or I'm right, or you're not seeing my side of things, and kind of like not letting you in to this person being really vulnerable and maybe even open. So now I see with the Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles that this person does want to transition more into a loving type of energy. I feel like this person wants to bring you more love, more, maybe be a little bit more romantic and a little less closed off here, a little less Knight of Swords, a little more Knight of Cups, if you know what I mean. And so I think this person is or was kind of scared about maybe giving too much or showing too much emotion or being too vulnerable. And they're kind of realizing now that, especially with this King of Wands, that it's like, it's up to them. They have, like, they kind of have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they can't be all defensive and closed off and cold forever, or they can't be like protective, because I don't want to say this person's like cold. I want to say this person's very guarded or very protected, and maybe they were feeling like you were like that as well, or maybe you were feeling like because of that you had to be like that as well too. But I do feel like this person wants to offer you more. I feel like this person is wanting to end the cycles that maybe have kept this relationship in that type of energy, because basically the whole heart, usually the heart of the reading is right here, and it still is, at least to me, but the heart of the reading that I'm getting and where my heart keeps going back to is the Six of Swords and this Knight of Cups, is that this person wants to you know, like I said, transition into a more loving, forgiving type of energy here. Okay, and then so we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Ten of Pentacles. This person definitely wants or sees you as someone that they can have a future with, wants to build a future here with you as well. I do think that with the Queen of Swords, though, they may be a little bit timid on how you feel about them, or about how you, or about what you want. Like, and this could just be in their head, or this could be because of certain things that have happened. Like, this could have been like, there were things done or there were things said that has turned you a little bit colder. And like, I keep saying cold, and like, I don't mean it like that's like you're cold. It's just almost as if like a feeling that I'm getting here. You know what I'm saying? So don't take that personally. Sorry. Anyways, but like, it's like maybe you kind of had to shut off your emotions a little bit and back up, or and do you, or make better decisions to protect your feelings and your emotions as well here too, due to like circumstances, especially with the devil here and the death here too. This is powerful, powerful, breaking the chains, breaking the cycles, transformative energy as well here too. So I do feel like if this situation was in an energy of like defensiveness, maybe no one's seen eye to eye, or then maybe that's just how this person was for whatever reason, this person is definitely feeling like they want to shift that as well. Yeah, and so with the Four of Cups at the bottom here, I do feel like this may be a fear as well of like being overlooked or being not seen. And I think that this person has had some time to really think about a situation or think about something that has kind of opened their mind and opened their eyes to what it is that they need to do or what it is that they need to bring into this connection. Because I think that there's a lot of energy here of like one-sidedness, and that could have been you in the recent past, or that could have just been like this person again, like not wanting to fully invest because they don't want to look like, I'm just getting this energy. It is a little petty too, if I could be quite honest. It's like they don't want to look dumb. They don't want to look silly. They don't want to, get caught with their pants down is something that okay. And kind of take their power back, and kind of fuel the passion back into this connection as well. Let's get some oracles here, though. But yeah, like, I just keep getting that they see you as someone, even though they see you as someone who's kind of very powerful, but also could like maybe hurt them as well too. That could be like where it comes, because with this Queen of Swords, it's like maybe you had to make decisions to do what you had to do, and that kind of hurt this person in the past. Not like it was personal or anything. I feel like it was strictly like you just felt like maybe you had to, ease up a bit, or you had to back off, or maybe for some of you had to cut this person off altogether, and because of like how they were being or their actions as well. And so this could make them a little bit hesitant as well about coming forward and expressing themselves to you, because they may think that you're going to be like that, when I think in reality that's maybe all you ever wanted was this person to be 100% open and authentic with their feelings and not be so defensive, and not try to be so like, I guess it'd be like a try to be more understanding here. I think there's like in the past, there was like a lack of understanding here, if I could be quite honest. But then the Ten of Pentacles is saying that, again, like they find you as, they don't really feel, okay, sorry, there's like messages coming through. They don't really see themselves building a future with anyone else. They really have their heart and their mind set on you. And especially with the Knight of Cups here, they want to come through with some sort of love offer as well. And they can just hope. That's all they can do at this time, is really just hope that you will be open to it. Now, it's different for all of you as well. And it's different for each situation, and I don't know what was said, or I don't know what was done. So if that is the case, it would be up to you to use your discernment. Because I know some people, like, they're in my comments and they're like, well, Vibrant Soul Tarot, like, you don't know what they did to me. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And I completely understand. And whatever you feel like you need to do is right. You don't have to let this person in. I'm just here, giving the messages on how they feel and what they want. Okay. I'm not saying you got to do anything you don't want to do. Okay, let's get some oracles about this situation. Yeah, financial constraints in reverse and blossoming abundance. This is maybe, it has to do with what I was feeling as well about, like, they may not have, or did I say that? Or did I just ignore that? Anyways, yeah, I did sense that there was some insecurity here of like maybe this person not having enough to offer you, or not having what it takes, or what they feel quote unquote it takes. Kind of shallow kind of mindset, but you know what I'm saying? Like what it takes to offer you something as well. But they see that there's opportunity here, and it's almost as if, because it is like blossoming, it's like maybe they didn't have the money or the resources before, and they're like working on it right now, or they see you as like motivation to be better and to do better and to work on this blossoming abundance as well too. Although I do feel like this is a lot towards the blossoming abundance within this connection that they're seeing. It's like before, maybe it was kind of like the imagery, the imagery is like maybe before it was like that. It felt like that. If you get what I'm saying, because it's hard to explain sometimes, but you know, it felt like that. We also have 1313. That is a transforming energy, death energy as well too. And they do in numerology equal out to 4, and so that is the number for stability as well too. That's the number of the Emperor. So again, like this person maybe not feeling like they had what it takes to be that prominent person in your life, obviously, because you know they see your worth and they see that you deserve someone, or possibly could get someone easily that can offer these things. And I think that was like some sort of insecurity, but anyways, they have seen the light is what I'm hearing right there with this blossoming abundance. Like they want to grow something beautiful with you. Again, 10 of Pentacles as well too. They can see themselves working very well with you, I think, when it comes to certain business aspects as well too. This could be maybe you have great ideas, or maybe they like the way you think and stuff as well too. Like anyways, to sum it all up, you just have a lot to offer this person that I think that they needed, you know, at one point in time. Okay, so how does this person feel? What are their feelings towards my pile 2, please? Oh, we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Yeah, I do feel like this person views you in such a high light. I do feel like this person views you as such an important person in this person's life. If not important, if not like prioritizing important, very impactful, which I do think you are important. Don't get me wrong. I think both of those kind of suit as well too. Like you've had such an impact, even if you haven't even known this person for a long time, which I'm getting for a lot of you, you have, and I'm getting for a lot of you, this was a connection that you've tried before. And that's cool too. But yeah, like regardless of the time is what I'm trying to say, is like you had a very impactful, sorry, I was reading that. Yeah, you're very impactful in this person's life. Okay. So we have balance. That's the second card I saw with balance. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, like balance and giving and receiving here is something that I think this person is definitely aware of. That is needed. And maybe if you kind of have supported this person in the past for a long time, like they're very grateful and they almost feel like they want to repay you with this as well. Or vice versa. Okay, so then we have forgiveness, we have health, and then we have woman holding a coin. I just realized this was in reverse, but now I don't feel like it is in reverse. Now I just feel like, oh well, we'll just note that it was in reverse. Okay, and then we have forgiveness, and then we have health. Interesting. Balance, and then under that we have, oh my gosh, look, and then we have man holding a coin in reverse, and then we have attachments. Yeah, okay, so this is that devil energy, like releasing these negative attachments that this person once had, or this person has towards certain things. Like this could be relationships, obviously, because this is a relationship reading, but I think this is also like spending habits. I think this is also like addictions. This is also like choices that they've made, you know. It's like they need to come back and like just that, like bring it back into balance. It's interesting. Focus on making healthier choices, healthier decisions. And this could even be like this person's physical health or your physical health. It's almost as if like they just want to grow up, or they need to grow up is what I'm getting. It's like this 10 of Pentacles, you know, you don't get there by acting like how you were acting before. You have to mature. You have to make better choices. And I think this is something that this person is definitely realizing. Like they can't just keep tipping the scales in a way that, I'm hearing for instant gratification as well too. Yeah, this person could have had a problem with instant gratification, and so they're realizing that it's tipping the scales for, you know, sorry, I don't know how the heck I was gonna word that thought. I'm so sorry. Okay, but it's tipping the scales in the opposite thing. You know, if you keep feeding yourself instant gratification, like, okay, let's just think of an example. Okay, so like you want to be healthier and you keep eating junk food as an instant gratification because it tastes good like right now. Okay, so you're really tipping the scales and giving that yourself this unbalanced energy, because what you're doing is by feeding the instant gratification, you're, you know, you're making it harder for your future, or you're making it worse, you know, either by getting unhealthy or gaining weight, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to have balance, like you have to have some sacrifices, and you can't just act accordingly. And I think this is like spending problems as well, or maybe just choices that this individual has made. So right now they're feeling like they do need to make healthier choices, and be more stable, I think, is something that this person wants to do as well too. Be a more stable figure, not only in your life, but offer more stability as well too, because no one can live off, you know, maybes or what ifs forever, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some channeled messages now from this person. What does this person want my pile 2 to know, please? What are some messages here for my pile 2? Some channeled messages, please. I want you to make the first move. Yeah, they feel like that because they're scared. That was the energy of what I was reading before. Like, we have the Knight of Cups, and it's like they want to offer you this connection or reconnection or whatever it is for each and every one of you. But they're like, oh, I don't know. How do they feel? They're gonna like, because the Queen of Swords is someone who isn't afraid to cut people off. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Queen of Swords is not afraid to just take that sword and like this connection because it's not working out. And that would really hurt them or hurt their ego at least, you know? And so they're like, can you please just make this first move? Can you please just tell me what to do? Tell me what it is that you want. And that's not something that I feel like is healthy in the long run as well too. And because I'm thinking the 10 of Pentacles energy to be more thinking, and I think Spirit is coming through as well to say, think in the long term. Can this survive long term with these sort of actions and these sort of behaviors? If the answer is yes, I'm sure it's like different for every one of you too, like a severity wise, you know? And so if it's just little things here and there, then I'm sure they can be worked out. If it's like this person's entire lifestyle or like this whole thing needs to transform, you know, then maybe you should kind of think about that Queen of Swords energy, or continuing, I'm hearing, to be in this Queen of Swords energy as well too. But like I said, it's different for every one of you. Okay. I wish I could go back to how it used to be and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, we could be homeless, we could be broke. That kind of fits. But you don't need to be homeless, or you don't need to be broke, pile 2. You deserve someone who is going to be that person that you need them to be, okay? And you don't wait around for people to decide that they need to be that person either, okay? Sorry. Yeah, I think that this person is definitely feeling the loss of the love. I'm hearing too that this could have been, like, for some of you, a situation where like you were very understanding, you were very open, and you were very giving, only until, you know, it took a lot to like, oh, I keep hitting something, sorry. It took a lot to break that, you know. It took a lot for you to walk away, or for you to decide to be in this Queen of Swords energy where you're just like, no more. Like, I need to set my boundaries. I can't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so I think this is something that was good for this connection, or good for you, because people can only take so much, you know, even though like, and I trust me, I understand how situations like that are. Like, when you have such an open heart for someone, or so much love for someone, and you can see, you know, all their potential and everything like that, it is so hard to make those decisions. So if you have made that decision, or have made that decision in the past, then I commend you on your strength. You are very strong, and most people don't even do that, or at least it takes them like a long time to do it, you know. So to give yourself you know, a pat on the back as well. And for some of you that are thinking about doing that as well too, I think even if you're contemplating it, or like maybe if there's people in this reading as well that have already done it, you know, and they comment or something, and you can find strength from them. You know, you're strong enough to do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do as well too. And also I want to say to do have some forgiveness for yourself, and also that everything takes time and not everyone's on the same time, you know. Sometimes it's different as well too for each and every one of you. It's hard with the general readings. You know, sometimes it really is. I'm so sorry. It's hard with the general readings because I'm like, I feel like I'm talking to specific, you know, collective or specific people. But then I get like messages of like, there's people that this doesn't resonate for as well too. But you know what? I'm sure it'll all balance out is literally what I was gonna say. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted here. Yeah, so this person misses your love. They miss your energy. They miss the things about you that I think were very warm, now that maybe some of you have pulled your energy away. Okay. I can't move on. Yeah, this person is still very stuck on you. This person is... it speaks for itself, and this is actually very much how the energy of what I was feeling in this reading here. Yeah, this person's still like... they're missing some pile too. And you know what? Rightfully so, because you need to know, or you need to remember, I should say, that this person isn't going to find anyone else like you. It doesn't matter how hard they try, and it doesn't matter, you know, if they find someone else or whatever the case is, you know, they're never, ever, ever going to experience you again. And I think that is so beautiful, and I think that's so powerful, and I think that it shows that you know, sometimes when people take you for granted, they really need to like learn the hard way by you not being around, or by you not being available at every point in time for these people. And it sometimes, you know, it shouldn't take, if I could be quite honest, sometimes it shouldn't take till you're gone to realize these things. And I think there's some important lessons for both of you, especially you, Pile 2, within this connection that have really empowered you in more ways than one. Maybe that you don't even realize yet, but I feel like you will in the future, like that have really empowered you to see what it is that you truly want, what it is that you're worth, and what it is that you will and will not put up with. And yeah, I think that's very important. Okay, so enough deep stuff. I think I'm gonna leave this reading right here. Thank you so much, Pile 2, if you stayed till the end. I love you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another reading, and I will see you beautiful souls later. Bye. Hi, Pile 3, and thank you for joining me. If you chose the Labradorite Palm Stone or the Fountain Tarot, then these messages are for you. So today we are asking how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you and about the situation, the connection, all of that. So I'm going to ask Spirit, please, to tune me into my Pile 3's energy. And if you can, please tune me into how their person is currently feeling about them. All right. How is their person feeling about Pile 3, please? What are their thoughts and feelings towards Pile 3? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Fountain and the Six of Wands. Already a lot of fire energy. The Fountain is a special card in here as well too, so that's interesting. How are they feeling about my Pile 3? And then we have the Four of Swords. Interesting. All right, let's get some clarifiers, please. Clarifying the Knight of Wands here. We have the King of Swords. Clarifying the Fountain, we have the Five of Wands. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have the Lovers. So we also have Gemini energy as well. Oops. clarifying the Four of Swords, we have the Magician. Interesting, 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 to say the least. Pile 3. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. Yeah, so you know what is really interesting? There's a lot of conflicting energies within this pile. There's a lot of energy here of like going towards something, you know, making decisive action or making decisions and taking that action, I guess I should say. But then there's also like some contemplation energy. There's like some, I guess the Four of Swords, it's like some deep thinking. And then we have the Hermit here, you know. But I feel like this is saying that this person has really been deeply thinking about what it is that they want. And I feel like their sights and passions are set on you, especially with the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. It's like they've actually been thinking about how they're going to approach you and how they're going to come towards you in this situation, because they do feel with the Knight of Wands is a very passionate knight. Okay, so they do feel very passionate here about this, but I do feel like they are very still conflicted. We have the Five of Wands. I feel like they almost maybe think that they're not the only one that's trying to fight for your attention or trying to get your love here. But then we have the Fountain, and it's like they see, and the reason, the message that I got with the Fountain here was like they struck gold, you know, like an oil, what are they called? They're like oil mills or whatever. And then anyways, I think people in the olden days or something, when they had that, or now, because I think people still fight over oil now, they would think of that as like the jackpot, like striking gold, and it would be like an endless fountain here of abundance. And that's kind of like the metaphor that I was thinking here with this, but it's like they can't be the only one that sees this as well too. With the Six of Wands and the Lovers, though, beautiful energy about like them wanting to come together and be successful here, or at least wanting to be seen or wanting to be acknowledged, or not them necessarily, I guess you would say, like kind of just acknowledging that this is a deeper connection, but also wanting it to be successful at the same time. And I think it's almost as if with this Five of Wands as well too, they're realizing that they do have to fight for this. Like they do kind of have to muster up some sort of courage here, muster up some sort of strength here, and like and do it and work on it. Because with the Four of Swords, it's like maybe if this person, you and this person, have taken some sort of like timeout, or if not, this is definitely when this person is alone and when this person is contemplating, you know, they're definitely thinking about what it is that they want, and they're feeling very powerful when they're in that energy. But I think when they come out of that energy and it's time to like actually take this action, they may get that like doubt or that I was going to say unworthy feeling. So maybe, yeah, this person does feel a little bit unworthy at times as well too. And then we have the Hermit here as well too, which is very interesting to me, to say the least, because it's like the Hermit is not usually, because we have the Lovers, it's like we have the Lovers and we have the Hermit, because it's like they've done some soul searching, they've done some deep thinking, and they've realized a lot of things. I think this person has had some definite deep realizations about what it is they want. I think there's still some confusion about how they're going to get it, or what's even really going on anyways, you know. And I think, and you know, what's interesting too is that I think that this person does get a lot of wisdom and has a lot of truths that are revealed to this person, maybe through their crown chakra, like intuitively, or just ideas that I think when they, like I said before, like when they come out of that energy, then the doubt starts to creep in, if that makes sense. And I think that happens to the best of us, to be honest. But for the most part, they see you as someone who is, I want to say, you know, a divine counterpart with the Lovers here. It's like they're acknowledging that this connection is deeper than what meets the eye. And then with the Fountain, you know, the Fountain is something that is all about spiritual truth. If I remember correctly, the Fountain in this actual deck is about enlightenment and truths, and, you know, finding that endless fountain within yourself. And So maybe for some of you, because we do have a lot of spiritual cards here as well, if I can be quite honest, maybe for some of you, you have made this person see a lot of truths. Like maybe you open this person's up, or you open this person's mind, or maybe even helped open this person's third eye, and maybe even awoke them in ways that they were sleeping before. Or with the King of Swords as well too, they could have been very logical and practical, and I feel like they're thinking and they're realizing that there's nothing logical or practical about you at all. Like they're about how they feel and about what's going on here within them. Interesting. Okay, let's pull some oracles here. So how is this person feeling about my pile 3, please? How do they feel about my pile 3? And then we're going to get some child messages as well, too. Ooh, so we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. They're feeling like they have things that they want to say, they want to tell you with their throat chakra here. Yeah, this is interesting. The King of Swords, too, has definitely someone that has a lot on their mind, has a lot of ideas, and has a lot of things to offer and a lot of things to say to you. If they're not saying these things to you, let's kind of see why. I kind of want to see why. So what is... Okay. All right, then. Okay, so we have death, failure, empathy, and all tied up. That's why. That's definitely why. Then we have regret. So this person has a lot of things to say to you, but they're very scared or hesitant to say it. This is the same type of energy as the 8 of Swords here. They're all tied up, and I think for some of you being judged, maybe this has to be because we have regret as well too, all tied up with, for some reason, the failure. It's hitting hard with me, but we'll talk about that in a second. I think this person overthinks this, and I think this person maybe traps themselves in their own little things of fear of like, well, you know, I did this, or pile 3 thinks this of me, so there's no way that they could ever, you know, believe me or listen to me, or it's too late, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. And I think that's that energy, pile 3, of that doubt that I was getting. It's like they, in these moments of clarity, they feel powerful and they know what they want, but then they get riddled with this doubt and this fear type of energy. And I think failure is something that is very hard for this person to acknowledge or recognize, even though there is no such thing as failing. You either get what you want, or you learn from it, you know, you grow from it. No one really fails. You don't ever leave with nothing. Maybe a bruised ego, you know, at times, and that could feel like failure, of course, but you don't ever leave empty-handed. But I think that's this person's feeling like they have failed you in some way, or maybe they're failing themselves by not being able to say what it is that they feel, or acknowledge certain things, you know. And then we have death, and I think it's like because of this ending here, or whatever this death energy is, they're really seeing both sides to this situation, especially with the regret. I think if this person at one point in time had no idea how their actions, or not even an idea, just maybe never acknowledged or opened up to the fact that maybe their actions hurt other people, or things that they've done or things that they've said has caused other people damage. It's like they are realizing this now, and it's like they're almost ashamed, I feel, to face the music and to face this as well. And I think that's why this person kind of has been doing some soul searching here, some realizations, some deep realizations, to say the least, are happening. And then we have regret as well. So it's like that, it's like they know they can't change the past. They can only move forward, but it's like they are constantly reminded of like what it could have been, or how it could be, even if you are in contact with this person, you know. It's like, but I feel for a lot of you, you're not. And so I feel like it's and that's why they have things they want to say, but they're not able to say them. this kind of, it's a heavy energy. It's a very, I don't want to like burdening energy. Why am I grabbing the tarot deck again? Okay, let's do it. You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, what do I want to ask though? And then we're going to get some channel messages right after this, so don't worry. What does this person want to say to my pile 3? Well, that's in the channel messages too. I feel like we can think of a better question. What do they want? What do they wish my pile 3 knew? What do they wish pile 3 knew, please? The Knight of Swords. What do they wish my pile 3 knew? We have Death, Temperance, and the Hierophant. I want to clarify the Knight of Swords. Well, the Knight of Swords came out and I was like, they wish that they knew. It had, for some of you, this is a lot to do with like maybe certain things that were said or certain things that were found out that caused this ending. It's like they wish that they knew that was going to happen before they did it. They wish that they kind of thought through certain things before they either said them or before they either did them. And I feel like they, with the Hierophant here too, yeah, to practice like to being more committed to this situation and to this connection, and because I feel like a deep regret in my heart and I feel very sad. I don't know, this is definitely the energy that I'm channeling through, but it feels very sad and it feels I think this person is very hard on themselves right now. I think this person is kind of beating themselves up for this as well. But also they feel that they are transforming and they are changing, and it is taking time with Temperance, but they are, because the Hierophant in this situation for me, whatever, is like higher learning, like lessons and learning as well. And it's like they are acknowledging certain things, maybe things that you thought that they would never even fathom of acknowledging, they're acknowledging now and they're learning, especially with this Knight of Swords. And I think that this Knight of Swords for some of you was this person saying very hurtful things and or doing something hurtful is what I keep hearing as well. So this is just a deep regret. It's very interesting. And then the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so yeah, like okay, let's get some channel messages. I was gonna say something, but I was like okay, now what does this person want to say to my pile 3? What do they want my pile 3 to know with these channel messages, please? Thank you. Uh-oh, I've caught feelings. And I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm not laughing. I'm sorry I hurt you. I was laughing at the way that I sounded when I said that. Yeah, so it's almost as if this person has like was living life for some reason, like doing whatever it is they wanted to do, causing people pain and damage and thinking that they were going to stay forever, or not really acknowledging that how they would feel if it was done to them or whatever. And so now it's like these feelings are, they're like, I'm feeling everything. Like I'm feeling what I wanted. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the pain. I'm feeling the hurt. And I'm feeling the loss. You know what I'm saying? And so they are like empathetic now, when maybe before they weren't. It's like maybe they're realizing that, you know, the toll or the depth of like what they've done or what they've said. It's very interesting. Basically, it's like kind of what happens a lot of the time when it sounds like, honestly, okay, probably it kind of sounds like karma, if I could be quite honest, but it sounds like it's like a lesson, like learning, like, you know how sometimes you understand, you know how they say, or what am I trying to say? You know how they say like to truly understand something is to experience it. Well, they've definitely experienced something, or something that has caused them to feel what they have made other people feel. Okay. What are some more channel messages that they want my pile 3 to know, please? I just want to cuddle with you. Yeah, that's like, I definitely was feeling like this person just wants to be with you, especially with that Lovers card and that 6 of Wands. It's like, no, like, I know you're my soulmate now, or like, you know, or it's like, we could make this work. We could do this. They're like, I just want my pile 3. You are my, yeah, see how I just said that they're acknowledging that this is deeper. They're like, you are my soulmate. Why did they, I wonder what it was. I mean, well, I'm sure it's different for every single one of you, but let's get one more channel message. And then I think I want to get, I don't know how to act around you. Oh, this makes sense. This kind of answers that question. Yeah, so I think that this person got, when this person gets really like overwhelmed with their feelings, I think they may lash out on for some of you, and I think they may self-sabotage because they don't know what to do with all this feelings and emotions because they're not used to it. Or yeah, and so it's like they don't know. I'm hearing it's like they're very protective of, or they were very protective of their own feelings too, so maybe they like lashed out as well. But yeah, basically it's like they don't know what to do around you, just kind of like it says. Like they're like, I don't know how to act. When I say that too, and I'm like, this person doesn't know how to act, that usually means that they're acting stupid. So that could be the case for some of you as well. But yeah, I kind of want to get like one more oracle first. For some reason, I just feel like, you know what? I just pinpointed it. The reason why I want to keep for this pile, I want to keep asking, or I want to keep knowing, because I do feel like for some reason there was a lot left unsaid. There was a lot left undone and unsaid that has maybe left both of you guys like, well, what is it then? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. That is the 3rd eye chakra. Very much connected spiritually, very much getting intuitive messages from each other. And constantly thinking about each other, or this person is thinking about you. This person has you on their mind with this thinking, but I do feel like you guys do get divine insights, or at least telepathic messages at times, that or telepathic feelings as well too. This is showing that you guys are kind of connected here. All right, let's get one more, and then I think that's too many. Oh, like we have the heart chakra coming out too with Archangel Raphael. So yeah, like this person did have a heart chakra awakening. And then we have envy as well too. So envy could be a jealousy could have been an issue here with this connection, or this person is just maybe kind of feeling envious of like who gets your time or who gets your attention. And also this is, you know, I love the wording in it where it says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This is also, it's a good reminder to remember that, we have all, it's easy to judge people on their behavior and on why they do the things that they do. But most of the time, you know, you have to walk in their shoes a lot of the time to see why they do the things that they do too. Now, that does not make it in any way, shape, or form okay for people to do things that hurt other people. That is kind of what I feel like this person's karma and like what they're learning is at this time, that their actions do have consequences. And of course, you know, no one can escape karma, but I think it's that maybe this person or you have gone through certain challenges that make it difficult for you to see eye to eye. And so sometimes there just needs to be an understanding of like that we don't know, that you don't know maybe how this person feels, or you don't know what's going on with them, and that they are valid for maybe acting this way. Because yeah, Spirit reminds me of that all the time, if I can be quite honest. Spirit's always like, everyone has their own challenges, their own upbringing, their own things that they have specifically went through that has kind of shaped and molded them to be how they are. Now, if that is a good person, or like what we would call a good person, then that's fine. But they also do have the responsibility to change, you know, and they have these opportunities to change, but they may not be the same opportunities that, you know, we have and things like that. Basically, I feel like this message is coming through to just say that regardless of like what it looks like now, you know, there's no easy way out. No one gets out of this earth life easy, without any pain, without any suffering, and without any lessons. And that sounds negative, because there is also so much joy and good things and blah, blah, blah. But that's what That's the message here. Now I'm just going off, but just remember that everyone goes through their own things and their own trials as well too. No one makes it out alive. Okay, but yeah, and then I think this is that in tune will open, you know, the heart of this person and maybe even you, because there's a lot of beautiful chakra energy. We have a lot of angels coming out in this reading as well too, and I do feel like this is a very divine specific connection. As the Wheel of Fortune is always faded as well too, and I think that I just heard that song, that something in the orange tells me we're not done. Yeah, so I do think that there is a lot of things still happening or going to happen within this connection. I don't think it's over. That's just my opinion though, and the message. But I'm sorry, when I like, okay, so for some reason with this reading, I like branched off of like the schedule like that I do, and when I do that, I get so, then it's like my mind gets so like random, because then I'm like, oh my gosh, I can do anything, what do I do? But that's why I need structure myself, or else it seems crazy. Okay, well, thank you for listening to my craziness and all of that. I got a message, yeah, it's time to wrap it up, but don't forget you're beautiful, don't forget you're worthy, and that you deserve love now. You don't have to wait for it. And I love you. You got this. Keep going. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another reading, and I will see you again. Bye, loves.